Alright, here are the final results. Still gotta get a hang of used to the app here. Figure out how to get all these lights to functionally blink with each other. You can see that. I mean, they're all blink the same color, but see, these two are blinking the same, like they should be. Go over here. These are blinking at different colors. They're not blinking the same colors at the same time. They're close, but not quite. I don't think the rear. Yeah, see, the rear is not blinking the same color either at the same time. But I don't know. I guess it ain't too bad. I could put it on a solid color. I have blinked a solid color too. There's a lot of different options. You can put it on the flow so that it looks like you had the rainbow colors flowing. I did try that mode. The rear one flows this way. This one flows that way. And then that front one flows that way. But actually, I don't know about the rear. I'd have to look at that one again. I know this one flows this way and the front one flows that way. But the driver's side one flows that way. So it flows against the grain over here. I could fix that by flipping that light around the other side, but I ain't doing that because I already got it routed through the frame. So yeah, we got right to business, showing you what these ones look like with the 4 kit. It's not bad, honestly. Could be better. Like, I don't like the gap in the lighting right here and right there. I knew there was gonna be a gap. But hey, I'll put it all on a solid color so y'all can see the little gap a little better. You can't see it that well on camera, but in person you can see it right here in the wheel well. Between the wheel well and right about here, there's a lack of blue color. And then back here as well. Right to about, well, in person, about right here. Looks better on camera. To about person from here to here, there's a little lack of color. It's not bad, but again, this is where the 6 kit would shine as well. And it's the same thing on the other side as well. In person, there's a huge color gap on this side from here all the way up to here. Take a look at the lights here. Okay, they're all on. Oh, that's good. I still haven't zip tied this side up yet. I'll explain that later on in the video. I don't know what this color gap I'm seeing could be just simply because of where I'm parked. Now we got the passenger side right here on the frame. And we route it up through the frame. And then it's gonna come out. Out of the frame, up over here. Sorry, I had to find it. Up over here, up
up into the engine bay. Now the driver's side is routed exactly the same. Now, this is only a 4-light kit. Something like this Tahoe. I would prefer a 6-light kit. We could get with a 6-light kit, you can get the lights from, you know, here on the lower control arm mount, down onto the frame, down a ways, you know, get the light stop right here. You have a little space in between, start up another run that would go all the way up to right about here, and that would give you full light coverage on the bottom of each side. And then of course you'd get your front and your back lights. But we'll see how this looks. But again, you guys have already seen how it looks, so I'm just documenting this and my thoughts on what I'm thinking as I go. I'm gonna show you where we got the front light. I haven't got the rear light mounted yet, but the front light right here. I route the wire up through the frame there, come out of the frame somewhere over here and up to the engine bay. Now we got a couple zip ties here. Those are there just to hold the light in case it ever comes loose or falls off. Then we don't have it dangling on the ground and we can fix it. See, right here on this light, when I originally put this one on, the light wasn't sticking here, all through here. It didn't want to stick to the frame. And I did clean the frame down. I hit it with the wire brush, washed it, and then hit it with some alcohol. Still didn't want to stick with all that done to it. So what I did, I took some fingernail glue the ladies use, put it right up here. So now it's sticking real good now. It ain't going nowhere. And I also glued it up right here as well. But the rest of it is sticking on its own. Those two side lights are currently sticking on their own. There's no glue on those. And I will wrap a couple zip ties around those ones as well. I'm gonna do that later though, just in case those ever come loose too. Same thing, so we can stop them from dragging and fix it. And if those ever do come loose, what I'll do is just hit them with some super glue on the back. Super glue them onto the frame if they ever come loose, which sooner or later they will. But again, I'll have those zip ties there to hopefully stop them from completely falling and dangling. And you see I got the rear one back there still. I got to mount up yet. I've had lights on this truck before. You guys if you've seen any of my other videos, you notice there was lights on my truck, and the kit that I had on it before was the 6-light kit. This one is the 4-light. I'll go show you where I might possibly mount that rear one. And beefy tires. Alright, so I'm thinking I'm either gonna mount it here or here. Because right here I have the capability to run some zip ties to hold the light on in case it falls as well. Right here I have 2 points to where I can run a zip tie. But you know, I can get more over here. My other thought is right here on the frame. I really want to go right here on the frame simply because of how short those two lights are. I would hope that it would put more light that way. I really don't like gaps in my lights, and I have a feeling I'm gonna have a gap in my light. But if you watch the video from the beginning, at the beginning, and you've seen how the lights look already, and there is no gap, then I guess I did pretty good. Well, I don't know yet though, guys. Y'all know before you get to this point in the video anyways. What I'm not gonna completely mount this one yet. I'm gonna get it all wired up under the hood. And then I'm gonna turn on the lights and just sort of set this in one of these spots to see where it's gonna light up the best in the rear, because I would really like my lights as well in the rear. You know, when you're standing out behind the truck and get the lights to be able to see way back here. And I know I can achieve that by mounting it right there, because that's where I had my old one mounted. But again, I don't want a gap right here, you know what I mean? So we'll see what happens with that. I don't know if I got anything else. I'll come back and let y'all know. Alright, so I decided to choose this location for the rear. I'll pop a couple zip ties on there. It ain't looking very bright during the daytime. Guess I'll see how it looks at night. Y'all will see that before this portion of the video anyways. So, yeah, as far as this wire, I just got it going up over there and then along the frame. It'll be zip tied along the frame all the way up to the front. And then this one here comes up, zip tied up back behind the motor all the way over here to the battery bay. I'm not done yet. I'll get this cleared up a little bit here. And we got the box right here. We'll get this cleaned up in a little bit too with some zip ties and stuff. But that's the setup, y'all.